It has been 9 long years for America. 10 years for the rest of us. My God, you guys got gypped. For those watching in the States. But hey, Xenoblade is Xenoblade, and this is a goddamn nostalgia trip if I've ever seen one. Also, setting this thing up, it's as simple as 1, 2, 3. 07 4, because time is completely wrong in the Wii world. Hey everyone, welcome to a very special stream. And don't worry, it does have a point. We are going to play the original, the OG Xenoblade Chronicles on the Nintendo Wii.
It's gonna be jarring.
No Switch port, no eShop, no Wii U, nothing. This is by far going to be one of the weirdest streams we have ever done, because we're going back to the original Xenoblade. Because for those who don't know, of those who are just tuning in, it has been 9 years to this day that Xenoblade Chronicles came to America. Now, keep in mind, Xenoblade Chronicles came out, nearly 10.5 years ago?
Yeah.
Yep. And it came out roughly 10 years ago for people in the UK and Australia. But hey, Xenoblade is Xenoblade, so I figured, you know what? It's a minor celebration. It's a minor victory for Operation Rainforest. We thought, why not?
Mm-hmm.
So, with that said, let us get into the game right now. And before we do, I just want to make a point for anyone who's just tuning in and has questions. No, we do not have an answer for when Pokemon Platinum is gonna come back on our Twitch channel. We're still trying to work out the kinks, and I'm still trying to hear back from our special guest. Hopefully he's alive and doing fine.
Hopefully what happened did not crush him.
What are you saying? He offed himself?
I hope not.
God's sake. Nexus, if you watch this, please choose life and please get in touch, because I'd love to play Pokemon Platinum with you again. It's been fun, and you know what? We were pretty much we were over at the halfway point, and I'd really like to get back to that. But anyway, though, enough of that. I just thought I'd just put the state of address on there. We don't know when it's coming back, so we'll keep you posted whenever it does. But yeah, with that said, guys, let's get to it. In the OG screen of Xenoblade Chronicles,
including the Riki gift save data,
in which we don't have because we moved all our original save data away. And wow, that the Manara though looks a lot bigger than I remember. There we go. Let's just sit back, relax, and just watch the Wii graphics at its best.
Oh.
My God, that's an oxymoron. Wii graphics at their best, so not very great.
At least they'll give us some talking points. It's like, oh, the definitive edition improved upon this.
I mean, isn't all genuine consensus that the definitive edition improved everything except for Callian?
Yeah.
Anyway, though, let's get back to the stream and let's get back to the game.
The world was
even the text is just like simple black or simple white,
reaching as far as could possibly be imagined.
I mean, it still looks alright, but my God, it just looks like placed on the screen and it's just there.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the nice font or the nice text boxes that the definitive edition does. Yes, I'm starting out with text boxes because my God, it's gonna be a long stream, so might as well talk about everything in this game. It's just a luminary effect. All these pre-rendered cutscenes. those water effects, yo.
Mm-hmm.
I think you see those back on the PS2 era. Oh my god, I'm just thinking about this and comparing it to the like original trailer of the
Until at last,
Definitive Edition, and it's already
only their
jarring.
lifeless
Yeah.
corpses remained.
The textures are rough on the giants, and
I think Shulk's face is gonna be the most jarring for me when he's shown laying in the field.
You think so?
Yeah, because his face is just a texture, and when I see it up close, I'm gonna cringe.
I mean, to be fair, I think most of them. I think most of them are textures. There though, already the game is still colourful to a point, but my god, it's just not as saturated as the Definitive Edition.
Yeah. But I think out of all the characters, Shulk looks the worst when he's zoomed in.
I don't know. I think Charlotte doesn't look great.
She doesn't look great, but when they zoom in on Shulk's face, his eyes look flat.
I feel like the biggest example of that is in Alchemoth when Melian is being coronated.
Mm-hmm.
That zoom in and just how poorly rendered Shulk looks.
Yeah.
And man, apart from what I've learned today, I mean, don't get me wrong, this cutscene showing Dunban is still badass, but my god, if anyone has seen the original trailer for these of this game when it came out in 2009, my god. I mean, for those who don't know, it showed Dunban doing a lot more fighting in this particular scene. And I think it looks great.
Yeah.
Given the order to retreat.
I mean, granted, I am going to assume that the cutscene was changed to include more Dixon and Momcar to emphasize the allies, and then how quickly that turns in throughout the game.
Stay and fight.
I don't think Dixon's original form looks that bad because he looks like a grizzly old man.
Yeah,
gives
yeah,
us the chance to change our
sure,
destinies.
yeah, sure. There are some things
have
in
them
which I
now, though.
agree. For example,
With
in
this,
this particular
the future is
moment,
ours for
I
the
don't think the
taking.
models look entirely
Stupid
bad.
beast.
In fact,
Your
I
body
think
can't take
the
any more of them,
original
Bernardo.
has something
tell
over
by just looking at
the
you.
Definitive
Getting
Edition,
short-sighted in your
because
old
this
age,
is
Dixon.
war. It's meant to be grizzly.
fine.
It's meant to be
Don't worry,
ugly.
it's
It's
still
not
in
meant to be
control.
bright and colourful. I feel like the
I should have known
Definitive
I couldn't talk
and
sense into a beast.
Definitive Edition
Let's do this.
loses just
I'm
a
going with you.
little bit of
You'll
that.
need someone to drag your corpse
Here,
off.
here though,
long as you
it's
think you've
dank,
still got
it's
the strength
dark,
in you,
and
old
it
man.
fits the war theme.
Yeah.
I'm leaving. Well, I say you're coming with us.
And of course,
What
I
would we
do
without
think
those?
Momcar looks a little bit bad because of how his face is modeled.
Now or never, Dunbar.
Yeah, I think Ryan's is gonna
Let's
be
show them what we
jarring
got.
too because his Definitive Edition model
We'll give them a warm
kind of
arms
jarred
welcome.
me when I first saw it.
Acknowledged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ha. What are they trying to prove?
I don't know, man. I just can't help but keep thinking back to that trailer we saw earlier today, and just thinking, oh god, I would have loved it if they kept it in.
Yeah, and Beta Fiora.
Yeah, I mean, Beta Fiora's Beta Fiora. I mean, that's crude. I mean, even on that, Shulk's in a different attire in that game as well. I'm going to assume it was changed to make Shulk a bit less generic. Except giving him a unique coat and colourful things and all that.
Your time is now.
Oh darn! Oh hello, Darkflame. At least the graphics should have been updated a little bit. It's just something about the older version doesn't sit well with me, maybe because I never played the Wii version. For context's sake, and also that shout out loud is a bit too small or a bit too big. I'm going to adjust that. Oh no, Darkflame, welcome. We really grew up with the, well, I won't say grew up, but we played the hell out of this version when it came out, and I do feel like since it was on the Wii, on the Wii's last days, let's say, they did the best they could. I stand by it, the fact that in this particular aspect, when it's worn, it's dark and grisly, the roughness and crudeness kind of fits. But as it gets to more colourful areas, yeah, it does really show. Because, just a question, Dark Flame, have you seen the entire game in the in this version, or do you simply know the Definitive Edition? I'm just curious.
You gotta be kidding.
It's their main force. Looks like the Mechon are hell-bent on taking us out.
They'll have to be if they want to beat us. Now, let's even the odds a bit.
You heard him.
Dixon?
And I hate to go back to this point, but the fact that that trailer showed so much of Dunnet. Did I what? Have you to elaborate, Dark Flame? Have you seen like all of the game and all the cutscenes on this version of Xenoblade, as in like the Wii version? Or have you just experienced the Definitive Edition like straightforward, and this is your first time seeing it? I'm sorry for making it a bit more complicated than what it needs to be.
I ain't going down
that
easily.
Yeah, we also know this game's script back to front, I think.
Still good to go. Guess even a
Unfortunately, no. I've seen a little bit. I've seen a little bit on the Switch version. Oh, fair enough. So, have you? On that note, then, Darkling, have you never played Xenoblade?
So have fun keeping them occupied for me. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Yeah, so I'm curious.
Now, don't worry. I'll organize your funerals. Well, see you, boys. Wait.
I also still can't get over the little bit of a trick that they do with the camera.
With Munkar running.
Yeah, sure. When it comes, we'll talk about it.
Any worse from here? Dumban?
Dixon, take care of the survivors.
Dumban, what are you playing at?
Yeah, sure. On this zoom in right now, Monkar's arm is actually not moving, it's not animated, but the model still has physics, so it's just loosely swaying from side to side. It's kind of funny when the camera's zoomed out. No, I have not started with Xenoblade Chronicles. I started with Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Once I beat that, I bought Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Hey, you know what though? Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is a pretty decent game. In my honest opinion, I do think Xenoblade is, the original is a little bit better than 2. But still though, 2 is a solid game. Good characters, good, great music, great environments, and all that. And also a little bit of a trivia on this particular shot right here. The models for the Bionis and Mechonis, Monolith gave these exact models to Sakurai when making the trophies for Super Smash Bros. Brawl for the Wii U. Yeah, because many developers had the options to either give them original models or make new ones, and Xenoblade was one of the ones that gave them existing ones. An example that I can give is Ubisoft. Ubisoft made an entirely new model for Rayman and as the trophy.
The Mechon M71. I bet I can use its optical system to align one of the anti-air batteries.
It would be perfect for making a shield.
But of course, it's broken.
The joint section.
It's buckled.
Oh, one of our favorites initial
It's
lines.
completely useless.
I know. So I'm gonna say Dark Flame. No, Rayman needed a new model, dude. Rayman needs a new game. I'm just gonna put it like that, Dark Flame.
Huh?
mean, because I don't know about you, but I grew up
And then
with
69.
I grew up with like Rayman 2 and Rayman 3. Those games were fantastic.
Its armor would be perfect for making a shield.
But to be honest, though, I don't think Ubisoft is as guilty as Sega is with how many IPs they're not using. But hey ho.
Shulk!
So Alice, I gotta ask you, what's your reaction to Shulk's model?
Right.
It's as grisly as it used to be. Although
It's just a
Ryan
crabble.
doesn't look as
It was
bad as I
using the
thought.
Mechon armor as a shell. I'll lure it away and topple it.
Because,
When it's down,
again,
use your arms
going
to
from
finish
this
it off.
game to the Definitive Edition, Ryan's model jarred me because they enhanced his facial hair, and I think in the Definitive Edition, Ryan's hair is browner.
Yes. Yes. You'd be correct. I think they did that in a way that would make it stand out more compared to Fiora, especially since starting out on the initial one.
Yeah, this is a good pace.
Jesus Christ, yeah, just going back to the UI and just seeing how it looks.
Yeah, it's not as fluent.
Don't mess with the
Like, like the camera work, it's not as fluent.
No.
And neither is the frame rate. Wow.
Well, again, it's it's the Wii. What do you expect? This is one of the last games to come out on the Wii U, or the Wii rather.
You're a lifesaver.
I mean, the point I want to make is that it's similar to the graphics in the war scene, but the way the UI works or looks. I get this game is kind of going for a steampunk Victorian-esque look with its character models and the UI design. They kind of have to shift art styles go with the Definitive Edition, seeing how they will go for more bright and more defined.
Knowing what you're like, at least you'll make a decent weapon out of it. This scrap driver's
Another
excellent.
point in which you made,
I
Alice,
just learned by watching Dixon make weapons.
Ryan's model looking a bit better.
The
I
Monado.
feel like the bulky characters in this game, they look a lot better because when you have bigger bulky characters, they're kind of like more rugged and more rough. That kind of fits the Wii's limitations.
Pretty scary.
But when you have someone who's meek and slim as Shulk, in which you see a lot more detail about them, and you've got to make a lot more defined features. Yeah, that's not the Wii's strong suit. And also, chests magically appear before you.
Oh yeah, the crazy taxi arrow. I forgot about that.
And tutorial heavy. My God. And behold, the same grass texture posted over and over and over again. And also, for Alice, I don't know if you noticed, but when Shulk runs, it kind of seems like he's gliding. I guess. I don't know. I just feel like a kind of disconnect between between the Shulk model. I honestly feel like the model in the Definitive Edition probably had a bit more weight and a lot more animation to it. But again, that's just going to the Wii U limitations.
This is really jarring.
What, the looks, the graphics, or what?
the looks, like especially Shulk's running and jumping, it just seems so stiff.
But I know. But to be fair, though, for anyone who's watching, I still can highly appreciate the looks, the sounds, and just the limitations, because it's kind of like how people like to make fun of the original Final Fantasy VII models. You know, lack of arms, lack of fingers, or lack of hands.
Well, Lara Croft.
Oh yeah. But it's when models like that. That's when they become like you think about them. You don't forget them. This one though, I kind of remember because again with the Wii, they did they did a hell of a lot with this.
All right. See you later.
However, lip syncing not good. But then again, though, that's most JRPGs in which they are translated. Speaking of translations, yeah, let's talk about that briefly. Seeing how this is the entire point of the stream. For those who are tuning in or watching the VOD, and don't know what Operation Rainfall is, back in I think 2009, when this game was initially advertised, it was only meant to be released in Japan, but Monolith wanted it to be released elsewhere. Oh, hang on. Pause that for a second. I really think the Wii had more coming to it. It's just the graphics weren't totally on point at the time. If you compare it from back when to now, you see games more 3D and better graphics. Even the coloring, but now back then we didn't have much to use right away. Exactly the point. For limitations, and that's technology in a nutshell. As time goes on, everything gets better and things get cheaper. I will say though straight away, it is impressive, and yeah, sure, it's not the best, it's not the best graphics, but I'll always appreciate this game for what it did. It was so fantastic.
Especially since when Monolith made this, they prioritized the story over the graphics.
Yeah. And this is gonna be like a weird thing to talk about, but in an interview during advertisements for the Definitive Edition, Tetsuya Takahashi, the game's director, actually went on record to say, "Yeah, I focused so much on gameplay and story and didn't really give much detail to the graphics and whatnot. That's something he actually regrets doing." He kind of wished he could go back and make the game a bit prettier. But to be honest, though, I kind of understand that. Or it's always hindsight. But dude, I still feel like for effort he could have put into making the graphics look better, a bit of the story could have been lost. A bit of the music could have been lost. Or something else could have been lost. For what we have, I really enjoy, and I'm glad that the game is how it is. But anyway, back to the Operation Rainfall story, if I may. Monolith did want to bring this to Western markets. They did have a somewhat successful, albeit not really successful, run with Xenogears and Xenosaga. However, those series each had their own difficulties, hard times, and failures. But when Monolith bought this game up to Nintendo, Nintendo said no. In fact, I think it was even Reggie Fils-Aimé himself who said, "I don't think this game could be marketable." But Monolith kept trying, and you know what? They said, okay, if Nintendo of America's not going to do it, then we'll go to Nintendo of Europe, and Europe had no problem. They said, yeah, sure, let's do it.
That's why there are British voice actors.
Yeah, sure. That is a reason why there's mostly British actors in this game, and not many American actors, because Nintendo of America had no interest. So why hire American actors for a game that's not going to come in your region? But it sold well in both Japan and Europe and Australia, but still though, Nintendo of America wouldn't budge. But over time, fans in America wanted this game, as well as two other games to come to the West. Those two other games being Pandora's Tower and and The Last Story.
From both of you, and you better not stop
All three of them,
until
were made by different developers, but still wanted to come to further
give a
west.
damn good reason why.
But people kept pushing and pushing and pushing, and eventually Nintendo of America relented and not only brought Xenoblade Chronicles to the West, or America, but also The Last Story and Pandora's Tower. And I'll just say a little piece on the other two games. Pandora's Tower, it is a JRPG based around towers, and the combat, the story, and also exploring the levels and environments are all based around one mechanic, aka you have a chain attached to your weapon, and you can explore using that chain. You can fight using that chain, and the entire narrative is based around what that chain connects to. The Last Story is another JRPG that is mostly focused around teamwork and placements, but also one of the key defining things from The Last Story is that the music was entirely composed by Nobuo Uematsu, aka the man behind Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy IX, and a bunch more Final Fantasy games. So, safe to say, they did not hold back in going all out on the music. Which makes it kind of also weird how Nintendo of America still didn't want that kind of caliber to be released in America. But yep, so on and so forth. Fast forward to 9 years today. Xenoblade Chronicles is a very successful series, making Monolith a ton of money, and it's even made its way into Smash Brothers twice. It has since gone on to have numerous ports, one to the Wii U eShop, an entirely new port on the 3DS. In fact, it was one of the few games which had to be played on the new 3DS. And with that came the Shulk Amiibo, a spin-off series called Xenoblade Chronicles X, released on the Wii U. On a personal note, I kind of wish it would get another port or sequel, but that's just me.
When did you get back to Colony 9?
And of course, Xenoblade Chronicles 2,
now.
releasing
I see you've been busy.
on the Switch in its
Looks
first
like
year.
your Monado research has been going well. I made the right choice leaving you in charge.
So basically, Xenoblade Chronicles has done really well.
Yeah. Despite its humble beginnings.
So you can activate it now then.
Well, anyone can activate it.
I really like
The
going
problem is
into
Controlling it.
I really like going to SA mode. I
Yeah,
see.
for everyone except
I'm
him.
sorry if that was a drag and boring,
Yes.
guys.
If anyone
I just love
other than
Xenoblade, and I
Dunban
just
were
like
able to
celebrating
control
this
the
game. It's
Monado,
done so much for
we could
Monolith
surpass
as well
any
as
military force in the
Nintendo.
world.
You think so? What are these hidden functions you mention?
It's still only conjecture, but it's starting to look like the Monado might be something far more significant than just a
If
weapon.
I had to
for
say
defeating
anything,
Mechon.
I would say that the way that the graphics
the
look,
evidence to
albeit
support your
crude on
theory?
textures,
It's
I
the
feel
symbol that
I feel
appears
like
in the
the
center when it's
tones and
activated.
kind of shading, it
What I
suits
know is,
it
the
suits
central
the
piece is made from multi-layered
cold
glass.
machine aspect more
The
than
symbol
than
appears on
living
the top
things.
layer, and each layer is
So
constructed
if you want to
differently.
think about it, the
So it's
Wii version could
possible that
be
other
the
symbols could appear
Mechon,
on
and the
different
definitive version
layers.
could be the Bionis.
Which means
The
If you want to
Monado
be
might
stupidly
conceal even
female
more
like I just
power.
did, but hey
Am
ho.
I right?
Anyway
we
though,
could just
I've
I've
been waffling on enough. Oh. Ever since Smash release, Pyramithra, some people started to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Yeah, Dogflame, you bring up a good point there. In fact, I think if I remember reading, when that announcement happened, those two being in the game, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 was actually difficult to find in Japan for a bit because a lot of people were were buying the game and nobody could find it. it was sold out. It was sold out physically for a while.
And when it came to America, it was a GameStop exclusive.
Yeah. A dark flame is talking about Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Oh.
No, it's. But yeah, you know what, Alice? You know what, Alice? Let's bring up that point now. And now that you mentioned it. However, I will say one thing on this cutscene we're seeing right here.
Saved our future. Next, it will be up
I'd hate to hark on this little detail again, but I kind of wish they kept the original cutscene. Oh, I got mine from eShop, so it was easy for me. Hey, good for you.
I'll drop round the HQ and see how they
In that
getting
particular
on.
instance,
Okay,
I'm
then.
glad
I'll see you later.
that the eShop is around because, yeah,
Shulk,
you
you're
can
spending
never
too much time in the
technically
lab.
sell out
Either
of
that or rummaging for
a
junk in the
digital
scrapyard.
copy.
It ain't healthy for
But
a
on
kid your
the
age.
flip side, though,
That's why you're always
Mario
looking so
3D All
pasty.
Stars. What the hell,
You should get out, get some
Nintendo?
fresh air once in a while.
Have you seen
All right,
the prices for
I'm
the
off.
physical version now? It's only been in like what, a couple of days, and the prices are already insane.
I'm not surprised.
So, eShops and physical versions can be good one way or another. But anyway, no, going by really quick. I kind of wish they kept the original footage from the trailer. Oh, varying prices. I've seen them in the hundreds. I've seen them in the thousands. Especially if you're talking like a sealed copy of 3D All Stars. They're going for thousands. Because people are stupid and desperate. Anyway,
Is
though.
it time to eat already?
Yeah,
didn't have to bring it
Jeez is
yourself.
right.
You could have just called me.
Don't be silly.
And this particular detail I love. Dunban is pretending to
to
be
feed you?
cool and suave by leaning back.
Wishes come true.
Oh, Darkflame, thank you very much for the follow.
better.
Very much appreciate, mate.
I
We
really thought I
appreciate the
lost you back
support.
then.
Thank you. Very much so, thank you.
Yes, but now I'm almost well enough to handle the Monado
Oh, no.
again.
Dumban, don't say that. The Meccan have gone now. Oh, why would you say that?
I just mean I'm prepared. Sorry.
Okay.
And also, we recently did New
importantly,
Game Plus
eat
in
up
the
before it
Definitive
gets
Edition,
cold.
and this
I
cutscene
made
played.
something really
I
special
kind of,
today.
because I've done
Don't
this,
feel like
I've
you need
tested
to
this
stay here
before
then,
when I
Fiona.
edited our Let's Play videos, because
Go
I've
make your next
compared the
delivery.
Definitive Edition videos to the videos
Well,
from
I'm
this
sure you'd
game.
like Shulk to try something
The
that's still hot.
cutscenes progress
That's okay.
differently.
How so? Are they
Has no
faster?
sense
Are
of
they
taste.
different frame
He'll say
rates?
it's
I
delicious
think
even if it's stone
this
cold.
game, the cutscenes progress
In which
quicker.
case, today he would
because-
actually mean it.
Because in the
maybe.
Let's Play episode we did
I'm fine,
of
Fiona.
the Definitive
Off
Edition,
you
one of
go.
the episodes I compared
Okay.
a later stage in the game to the original, and the originals went out of sync with the
Done,
Definitive Edition because it was faster.
I mean, it is probably running at a higher frame rate, a high refresh rate, and you never know. They might have moved the animations fast because they might have thought the game was dragging on. There's always a myriad of options,
I have to be
but
prepared
that
to use
is
the Monado
a nice little thing to talk about. Anyway, though, before I forget and go off topic, to cut things short, I like that cutscene up there for Dumban because it kind of shows him being suave and just resting his arm on the bed as if he's doing that himself. But he's propping himself up to make it seem like he's okay, but actually not. It kind of leads into a Dumban's character. Be like, yes, I'm fine, but when I'm alone, I'm actually hurt.
And also, a little note, in the Definitive Edition, Dunban actually has a voice dialogue for this, but he doesn't in this.
Oh wait, in like he actually voices that entire line?
He doesn't voice it, but he says like yes or uh-huh. and
Oh, he has a generic NPC dialogue.
then- yeah, but not here.
I guess you know what? Add what you can.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a point I want to talk about in this scene right here, but Dark Flame. I'm probably not going to say because it does contain
On my way
spoilers.
to the lab.
Yeah, when I talked about the
Really?
cutscene comparisons, I kind of
just sent him out
stumbled
to get
over my
some
words a
fresh
bit
air.
because it happened later on in the story,
know
and
where
like,
he'll have
ooh, I
gone.
better not mention the
Outlook Park.
location because it might be a spoiler.
That's the
Yeah.
one.
Okay. Thanks,
I think
Dixon.
we are going to be a bit frivolous with this game, especially since it's so early on, but hey. And to be honest, this isn't really about going in depth with the actual plot of Xenoblade. It's mostly talk about its history and its development in 9 years and whatnot. Speaking of which, let's bring it back to the point in which you brought up, Alice. The fact that when Xenoblade came to America, it was initially a GameStop exclusive. Oh, I'm on chapter 6, so anything from there on, I don't know. Thank you for the reference. We will make sure to accommodate that. Thank you.
And just to clarify, what is chapter 6? Because
Okay, well, Fiora dying is chapter 3. So, getting onto with the bonus leg, chapter 4. Getting to the refugee camp is probably chapter 5. Chapter 6 is probably either interacting with the Mechon or if memory serves, I think chapter 6 has a wide range. It's either when you are about to approach Colony 6 or when you finally get the incentive to go. But either way though, it's broad, but that is a good point. Oh no, anyway though, let's talk about it. Yeah. Retaking Colony 6, I think. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. When the face Mechon takes Juju. For your sake, Dark Flame, I will hold myself back on my opinions of Juju. That's all I'll say. Anyway though, GameStop, Xenoblade, America, yes. Xenoblade Chronicles was initially brought a GameStop exclusive when it first came to America, making it a short release and making it very hard to find because I think Monolith or Nintendo only did like 2 or 3 prints of that. And for those who may not know, 1 or 2 prints of a game, it could be up to about maybe 1 or 2 million. If not less. And put it into perspective, 1 or 2 million for the size of the entire United States plus Canada, that's a kind of a small number. And so, ready, want to talk about spoilers, go right ahead. Pardon me, I don't care about spoilers at this point. As someone going to spoil anyway. And I understand that mentality, Dark Flame, but in all honesty, I want this I want this game to be appreciated as is when you first go through it.
They say that before time began,
And I honestly feel like
was
spoiling this
wielded by
game
the
for someone, it would be a
the same
disservice.
Bionis that we all live on.
I agree with you, at some point or another, someone
It must have a
is
secret.
going to spoil a game for someone, but
That's
we're
how
not going to
Darkblood
be those
was able
people.
to destroy so many Mechon, and why he lost the use of his right arm. If I can just unlock the secret of its power.
Oh no, man! I can just remember just absentmindedly going through like eBay or whatnot, and just seeing copies of Xenoblades in America going for stupid
It's
prices.
amazing.
$100 for $100, $200, maybe even thousands for a brand new unsealed red taped copy. Because keep in mind, this was back in the day in which Nintendo would do the red strip seals.
So if you said it was just
And
the same as usual, I'll
and
know
for those
sure you
who
had no
and for
sense
those
of
who don't know what I'm talking about,
Nothing.
in every initial release of a game, as in like the first print of it, and Nintendo would always mark that with a red strip on the packaging.
The breeze
Later
feels so
copies
good.
of the game would only have like a black strip or a clear strip.
I'd forgotten what it
So
feels like.
if you look on
I never thought it
eBay
could
and
be
just
so
see like a
quiet.
red strip game
You're
going,
spending too much
you'll
time
notice
with
it goes
You're
for a
getting used
lot
to all the noisy
more
Yeah,
money than
maybe.
just a box standard sealed copy. Unfortunately though,
peaceful.
Nintendo stopped doing that,
You know, Shulk,
and I
I
feel
hope every day
like
can be like this always.
it takes away a novelty of it.
I also miss instruction manuals.
Yeah, but I
The debris
don't.
siren.
Oh, hang on. I kind of wonder if I'm selling a Monado sword. If someone is, I might buy it. Funny you say that. I mean, if you look on a few websites like Etsy and eBay, you do find like Monado like cosplays, like life-size ones. Some are
More on the way.
some are plastic and
The
some are
anti-air
metal,
batteries can't
but
protect
they
us out
are
here. Let's
pretty
get back to the
cool
lab.
to look at. In fact, if I remember right, a guy called Chugga Conroy, he actually commissioned to have a stainless steel real life-size Monado made for him, and it honestly looks pretty damn cool. However, I think but if you want something like a hand-sized metal Monado, that actually exists, and I think it is still sold today. I could probably link you one in the chat if you'd like, Darkflame. Let me know. Hot. Also, sorry, I bumped my microphone, unfortunately. I apologize for that. At least. Oh, the thing is, I watched Chugga Conroy for Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Let's Play. Yeah, I know, and that's still going on, isn't it? Man, I'm gonna be honest, and this is probably something that it might sound silly. It might sound silly to both Alice and whoever and whoever is listening. I have wanted for the longest time to play Xenoblade or to watch his Let's Play. Yeah, episode 122, I think. Yeah, he's about. He's doing the rare blades currently now. I know, isn't he? I think his episode is about Dahlia right now. And it was then in which this Twitch or this VOD became dated. But no. I've wanted for the longest time to watch his Let's Play of the original Xenoblade, but I don't think I'm able to, because after our Let's Plays of Xenoblade, I kind of don't want to know his thoughts and what he feels like. He's doing the rare blades, and that's before he even ends the game. I will say, good luck in finding Cosmos. I also envy the the person who guesses that episode right. I don't know, but that's in summary. I've never watched his Let's Play of this game, because I want my thoughts to be my own thoughts, and I've never wanted my thoughts on a game. I've never wanted my thoughts on a game to be influenced by that. No. I actually tried to get Cosmos, dude, when we did our Let's Play of Xenoblade 2, she was more or less one of our last episodes, wasn't she?
Yeah, we were 400 hours in.
Yep. 400 hours in. and it was then in which we got Cosmos.
And then we did a 2-hour rant on our channel about it.
God, I still remember that. Yeah. Just opening core crystals for 2 hours. And then getting her. It was a pain in the ass. Speaking of which, Starflame, if you, have you not got Cosmos yet? Do you know about the most efficient way of getting her? And I want to say efficient because it's impossible to get like a surefire way to get her. Because there is a way in which you can get legendary and rare core crystals really quickly. As in, like, get 99 legendaries in, like, what? 15, 20 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
And therefore increasing your chances of how to get her. I don't know. It does open up. It does open up a lot though. With Cosmos being in Xenoblade 2, I kind of hope it opens up the floodgates for Xenosaga to have a bigger part in future games. Because I kind of want to have all of the Xeno family get together, including Helma. And the point I was gonna make beforehand. Oh, hang on. Funny thing, I found out Cosmos has a 0.1 chance of being pulled by a rare. Yes. And even with 800 lock and a legendary Corcus, you have less than 1% chance out of 181. Yes, you'd be right. They made sure that she was a pain to get.
Ryan, what are you doing?
Shulk! No, I'm just...
Then the cutscene that changed everything. Also fun fact about this game. Some of this game was motion captured. Can you take a guess and saying which cutscene wasn't?
I'm fine.
This one.
No.
It's broken.
What do you mean it's
What do you
broken?
mean it's
I could have died.
Don't you care about me? I could have died.
You're not hurt, are you?
The Monado can't cut people.
I just love Shulk's reaction. It's
More
like,
importantly,
idiot, you're not hurt.
what were you
So what are you
thinking,
crying
Ryan?
about? Shut up.
Sorry, I came to ask a favour.
I am the protagonist,
Saw the
everyone.
Monado and
I know I'm here a lot, but even I need fresh air sometimes.
Does your body
Is your body
feel
still
numb?
feeling numb?
How many
to be very
times?
careful
How many
with the
times we
Monado.
seen this script?
It's not a toy.
A few times.
I know.
A few times you couldn't tell.
I just wanted to touch you. Didn't know it would do that. Sorry. But is it true? The Monado really
And
can't
it
cut
is
people?
rare to get because
The
that
pattern
not
in that
everyone's going to
circle.
get her right away, and that
Or
means for the heart to
maybe it's a
heart that she
symbol.
has, and her blade quest, and also
I
the
think it
secret
shows
heart to
which
heart
power
in
the
which you
Monado
get
has at the moment.
at the very end
You think
to the
it's
game if you have Shulk,
a
if you
symbol?
have Thelma unlocked as well.
If I can find a way to increase the number of symbols, I should.
Or also
I'm
Dark
sure that's
Flame,
all very
that heart to
clever.
heart in which I'm talking about, in which
Why were you
contains
more worried
Rex,
about a machine
Elma,
than me, Shulk?
Cosmos, Shulk,
Well,
and
I just-
Mithra.
I just explained why.
It yeah, sure.
That's
It
not
has a
the
typo,
point.
which I don't think has been fixed ever since.
Sorry.
Look at you, worthless without the Monado.
Until I've scrapped each and every one of you!
Your blade, it did not cut deep enough.
Oh, in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I'm actually working on my blades to get builds ready because I want Shulk Fiora and even
What on Byron's
the
happened there?
person that that
Fiora.
Elma.
Are you okay?
Elma.
Does it hurt?
No. Ryan, when you held the Monado,
Or you mean
Did you see
or you mean
anything?
in Cor
You know,
Corvin.
like a blue blade made of light came
Either
out.
way.
Same as just now.
I don't mean that. A feeling like time had stopped. And then,
Tom
Time
had
had
stopped.
so, was it only me who saw that?
I think Ryan's
That
blank
sounds
face
strange.
makes that scene.
Is
Tom
this
had
another
stopped.
Monado thing?
Who knows?
What?
Anyway,
What
no matter
do-
how good a sword it is, that's what happens when you hold
how
it.
do time
Looks
stop?
Like Dunban really is the only one who can use
What
it.
am Sky?
I won't
How
let my
does
brother
eat
use it ever
food?
again. Not after what it did to him.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Anyway, the point is, I'm fine. To be honest, this has happened a few times before. I've been researching the Monado for a long time.
Shulk, don't act as if this is nothing.
Look, don't worry about it. Anyway, Ryan, what did you want to ask me about?
Oh, yeah. Old Square Tash has gone and put me on punishment duty. Fancy tagging along?
Punishment? The Colonel was pretty angry today. Did he hit you?
Well, whether he hit me is
Neither
neither here
here
nor
nor
there,
there.
really. Although
Although
actually,
he
he
did
did end up
outdo
hitting
me.
me. And that ain't all. He made me do 1,000 squats and sit-ups.
It doesn't
Well,
matter for him.
nasty.
It doesn't matter if he punched me in the
Yeah.
face.
And now I have to go all the way
But
to the Magmel
but yeah,
ruins
he
and
did
back.
punch me in the face.
So you have to go and collect the ether cylinders.
That's
That's
the one.
They're used to power the mobile artillery. Looks like the
We know
damage
this
has been
game
repaired.
way too
They
much.
can't use
Yeah.
nuclear energy, and it seems
Oh,
like the fueling
God.
station's all out of stock.
Is the mobile artillery that big machine that crashed in the residential district?
Yeah, probably.
You know your way around there, right?
Yeah.
And the best
Okay,
part,
I'll go with you.
and the best part of it
Yeah,
is,
knew
all,
you
for
would.
all the things that they are
Hold on. The Magmel
talking about
ruins are
in
in
this
Tephra
cutscene,
Cave, right?
you can
I heard
already
that there's a
see
male
and
wizard nest there.
experience in game.
I couldn't take it if anything happened to
It's kind of similar to
He's
how
delicate.
you know
Not
that
like you,
Vanguard
Ryan.
cutscene,
What are you on
in
about?
which Ricky's
I'll be
in
fine.
which,
I can take care of myself.
in which that
But-
song played.
Okay.
I love
okay.
how
I'll make you a
I love
promise.
how it's also
Sure,
a
won't even
trademark
get a
of
scratch.
Ace
A promise doesn't mean
and
much coming
composer
from you.
that they play a song meant for another character early on in the game,
She don't trust me at all.
just so it gives
Nah, she
you a
doesn't
sense
mean
of
it.
what that character is about. For example, we saw Vanguard shouting, screaming, and it was funny.
Yeah.
And when that song plays again for that character, you get a sense of what that character's about. It's a nice little thing that I love.
And Fiora had additional dialogue there too in the Definitive Edition, but not in here.
Uh-huh. Oh no. Another thing that I really love about this game is that its whole narrative is about you can change the future and it's not set in stone. And not only does the story revolve around that, it makes the player feel that as well, because with its combat, which was very unique for the time. Another sort of way it does this, in every flash forward it has, like we saw there, we saw Shulk in his bog standard attire. But every time you change clothes, the cutscene changes.
Mm-hmm.
That is a subtle way in which you let the player know, yeah, you change, yeah, you yourself with what you do, it changes the future. Also, look at those man's hips go.
Sad that was changed in the Definitive Edition.
I mean, to be fair, it's rugged animation, so and for a small NPC, you really don't want to put a lot of focus on that. Also, are you okay? You got stuck there for a second, my god.
Yeah.
And of course, no auto run feature.
Oh yeah.
You can't. No shortcuts there. I'm afraid, honey.
Oh, I didn't use auto run that much.
I did. because Monolith knew what the Definitive Edition was. It's meant to be a party piece visually, so they let you auto-run so you could see the vast environments. For me, that's a way in which you... I am right now. Ah.
What?
Oh yeah, you're photo running. Oh, thank God. There we are. Oh no. I feel the fact they did that, they changed a bit of the intention of the Definitive Edition. In the sense of, hey, the original game wasn't a looker, but hey, now in this new version you can auto run and you can look the environments. We're proud to show you the environments now.
Take this! Hammer! Stream edge!
And also, is it me? I don't remember the art palette being so big.
Alright, I'm feeling it.
Probably.
Oh no. I mean, in all of the trailers, I guess you can call the marketing material. Sorry, yeah, that's a better word. Words. They talked about how they wanted the UI to be as free of clutter as possible. Mm-hmm. And to be fair, yeah, on the mini map in the Definitive Edition, it is shrunken down. The character portraits, they're smaller. You don't have the massive amount of controls on the right hand side there. Yeah, so it does make it a lot cleaner.
Take this! Hammer! We can definitely do this! Forearm! How good are we? One down! Eat this! Now it's right time!
Although to be fair, one of the things I do... Oh, hang on. Filling out this collectopedia is going to be a pain in the butt because I missed one through and the game's not giving it to me. Would that be something in Colony 6 by chance? Or the Bionis leg? Is it called a Serious Anemone? The collectopedia, are you talking about the one in Colony 9 or Colony 6? Because if it's the one I'm thinking of, my friend, trust... Oh no, it's in Tephra Cave. Oh. Actually, I think I might know. I think I might know where you might be able to find that one, because... Middle fruit. Say no more. Say no more. Hang on.
What?
The middle fruit. The middle fruit. In Tephra Cave. That one. That one. I think is a pain in the ass to get. Yep, it is. That hits a slot. Not a slot. Oh.
Yeah. There's no fashion gear in this.
No, so what you wear is what you wear. What is it? Just on a memory basis, you're looking for a bright fig. And if what I'm seeing is right, you need to get everything that you want out of them, you need 3 in total. 1 for the collectopedia, and 2 for a side quest.
What? Eat this! Now it's right time! We can definitely do this! You like that? Right! Great
A question, Dark Flame. how is your affinity in Colony 9? Because you don't have... Which I'm done with the quest. Okay, fair enough. That's a lot easier. But yeah, look, if you can, look at your affinity with Colony 9 right now. And how many stars did you have? 1 or 2? Because you don't have to go for collectibles on the ground.
How good are we? Hey, now it's Ryan's time.
2 stars, excellent. If you can find the NPC Liana. She's right outside the Dumband's house in the mornings. She is a little girl.
Cool.
If you
Let's keep this up.
if you can trade with her, she will have the bright figs you're looking for. And of course, the cutscene. What time? What time are you up? 9 in the morning to 6 p.m. Ah yes, the cutscene which made a lot of fanboys happy.
You forgot something. You will be needing the transport cases, right?
Sassy Fiora.
Fiora.
Love it.
Ah, I'm coming along as well. I'd feel better going with you boys than sitting at home worrying about you. So, let's get moving.
Man, yeah, they really emphasize the
I knew she
facial
didn't trust
features
me.
in the definitive edition.
Looks like it.
Yeah, because when Shulk talked about Vanguard earlier, he had a worried expression in the definitive edition, but you can hardly see that here.
Well, you just look blank.
Yeah.
Well, they punched. I guess that happened. I guess going about my monotonous, mindless day. Shulkbot proceeding to next area.
Literally Shulkbot because of his AI.
Oh, for God's sake. I mean, they did improve it slightly, and I mean like slightly. The name was Liana. She is running around Dumband's house, like literally right in front. If you want to, you know what, Darkflame? Give me a second. I can probably write her name in chat, just for clarity's sake. Just going over. Our fan, sweet, yeah, sure. Trade, and if you have 2 stars, she'll have them. I'm just going over my old notes from Chef Mara Let's Play.
And if you're playing the definitive edition, I think it tells you what they can trade if you go into the affinity chart.
Oh yes, sure. That is an upgrade from the definitive edition. If you go on to the affinity chart with every character, they show what they trade and what time they're up, I believe. There we go, done. You're welcome, mate. How do you instruct him to chain attack?
Fiora! Nice one! Hey, don't hog all the glory!
I'm gonna go all out.
Alright, now tear him up! Okay, Ryan.
And it's hard to think. It's hard to think this is one of Monolith's first forays into an active time combat.
We came through!
Xenosaga and Xenogears were a turn-based RPGs, and what do you know? They added so much to this game, and on top of their work.
Let's
Just keep up the pressure. We can definitely
No
do
problem
this.
at all.
From just going,
Man, what a bunch of
just
jokers.
go
Nice
from a
job.
turn-based to having active time combat to having a vision system to having debuffs to having break, topple, and daze. Not to mention the other elements of every other character. They did a pretty stellar job.
Come on. Let's go. Now's perfect for a chain attack.
Except I'm gonna take my time. A chain attack, freeze frame.
I feel
Alright, I'm feeling
I'm
it.
feeling pretty good.
Leap. Now it's Ryan's turn. That's what I'm talking about.
I also feel like when this game initially came out in the West, there was a lot of pressure for this game to succeed. Cause I think now off to Sator Mart for 4 times, 2 veg and 1 flower, 1 animal. Oh boy. There is one particular a collectible in the marsh in which, yeah, it's a little rough. It is a little rough.
I can think of 2 actually, but one of them isn't needed for anything, so it's just for collective. For
Completionist sake.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, just give it. I'm going crazy for items, dude. It is good for the rewards and it is good for EXP as well. So either way, it helps. Another thing that I really think this game did well is the fact that, like, literally everything you do, like what you're experiencing now, sweetheart, is that whether it's achievements, side quests, combat, you're getting EXP by even just exploring and playing the game. The game rewards you, and this game is efficient for not wasting your time. I really enjoy it.
This power will help me protect Shulk.
See, EXP, and you're just going you're just going through menus. Someone told me to fill out, which I'm doing. So I already got all the quests done. What can I do? I've done right now. I'm really glad you said that. Like, I've done all the quests I can do right now, because every area is gonna have a lot more quests to come. So you've got to keep coming back. And I think, if memory serves, every single area, like in which you can get quests, they have something good, side quest wise.
And I'll also say this: if you're gonna do a side quest, make sure to prioritize the ones with the clock by it.
Oh yes. If you don't know what we are referring to, each side quest that has a stopwatch or a clock by it, it means it's not going to be around forever, so you might want to get on those as soon as you can.
Yeah.
Okay, my turn. Take this.
I did all the refugees missions before he went back to Colony 6. Wise choice. Because one of those side quests actually leads to something.
That was great, guys.
I missed the chance prompts because I didn't know what side I was in relation to the monster.
Oh, it's fine.
Gotta hurt.
Fiora, nice one.
I'm gonna go all out.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah, it also reminds me. I'm currently level 33, so there's that. In where you currently are, you're pretty safe.
I really like our vibe.
Yeah, Fiora, ain't that the truth?
I feel
I'm powering up.
chain attack, ready and waiting.
Roger, alright. I'm feeling it. It's not gonna
I know I can.
make it. We haven't lost yet.
Everything's gone blurry.
Right. This is a
You are gonna cut this close, sweetheart.
I feel I can't take
What are you doing, Shulk? Get up. Like heal. I missed. No way. Nothing's gonna stop me.
Except death, probably.
Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, man. That one always causes problems
Yeah, it does.
because it's pretty much like a glass cannon all the way through. What a pain.
Yeah, I died.
Yeah, I died. Unfortunately, I'm set into casual modes because the boss you fight in Chapter 5 is a pain in the butt and I didn't know how to defeat them normally, so I switched to casual. The boss in Chapter 5.
Right, let's do this.
Would that be Sword?
Leave it to Ryan.
For what it's worth, a Dark Flame, we had pretty much the exact same problem. Essentially, if it's a boss mechon, you have to do a chain attack. You have to do a chain attack and then break them. Break them because actually a chain attack is the only way in which you can break them and topple them and daze them and therefore get real damage on them. Especially if you haven't got the Monado. But yeah, I will say, not to give spoilers, but even so, my chain attack bar never went up. It somehow magically went down. That can sometimes happen when tension goes down or when you revive a partner. Reviving a partner, if they go down, it does take away at the bar. Or another way it goes down is when you're not actually in battle, the tension goes down. It's a mechanic just so where you can't store up a chain attack and then cheese a fight. It makes you earn every victory. A way to build up that bar, Dark Flame, is to land critical hits, as in like say Shulk's slit edge attack. It's most effective from the side. If you hit it from the side, that causes a critical, and that makes the chain attack bar go up. Same thing for backslash and whatnot in its own respective area. Or killing enemies as well. That also increases chain attack as well.
Cool. Let's keep this up.
That's also one of the reasons why Zord spawns a little mechon around him during that fight. It's just so you can kill those enemies really quick, and then build up the chain attack bar from there to use on Zord.
I'm feeling it. Ready. Perfect for a chain attack.
And I know I might make it sound so easy. When you're first playing the game, no, it's not easy. Are certain items in a collectopedia time-based or something, like they spawn at a certain time? Because yes, Dark Flame, they do. Some items can spawn in daytime or nighttime. But I will say this: there's no items which say spawn at sunset or spawn at dawn. It's either day or nighttime. Another aspect is some items have a higher rate of appearing in certain locations. It's very weird in how they're delegated, but yeah, if you're not finding one collectible in one location, there might be a chance it has a higher spawn rate elsewhere on the map. Not to mention, as you just experienced, some NPCs can have the items you're looking for, and thankfully, in Definitive Edition, you can see who trading. You can see who trades for what. Not in this game, mind.
You're a lifesaver. We can do it.
Another thing that I'm glad they fixed is that they tell you when you have a bonus effect on attacks.
not gonna.
And my wife is in super contrite mode if you couldn't tell.
Not good. Come on, beat. Sorry. No way.
Yeah, it's very easy. Yeah, it's very easy to get overwhelmed quickly. In fact, would you want me to take it, or are you okay to keep playing?
Well, you're responding to chat, so I'm okay.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, I'm just happy to just talk about Xenoblade because they are about to die in game.
Bring it on. Boom. Child's play. Right. That's awesome. Leave it to Ryan. Ha! Eat this. Back up.
They're about to die.
Slit edge.
And about to die, do you mean like the NPC is about to die in the side quest? Because to my knowledge, I don't think any NPCs die as a result of not doing a side quest or not, except for one particular instance in which it'll be very obvious in which that comes up. No, I'm talking about you when you're in battle and HP hits 0. Yeah. Yeah. That. Yep. Well, guess what? The game's over. I mean, at that point, it would be really cool if someone like generated a Xenoblade like randomizer.
That's what I was just thinking. Is like we're doing that Pokemon thing. Like, what would happen if we did a permadeath thing for Xenoblade?
Good luck.
Well, you'd be dead already. I will say that right now.
We wouldn't be able to progress because there's only so many characters and hundreds of Pokemon to cover us.
Maybe what you could do is perhaps. Or what you could do is do like a weapon nuzlocke. You know, that Ryan dies, he can no longer use that weapon or those gems, so therefore you gotta go back to the start and grind up weapons again.
Not to mention if you wanted to do a character Nuzlocke, you couldn't, because like if Ryan dies, you only have so many characters to pick for in your party.
True.
Right. Let's do this.
Good luck, everyone.
Leave it to Ryan. Okay.
Oh no. But I guess while we're doing this, it does bring up an excellent point about the level design, like our experience here. If an enemy is giving you a lot of trouble, the environment gives you an opportunity to either avoid them altogether, or have elements in which you can pick off an enemy one by one, and then take on the rest. Like this, for example.
Let's keep up the pressure.
This isn't just like a mindless RPG in which if you lose to an enemy, you have to simply just like brute force it. Here in this game, you can look at the environment and you can just use that to your advantage. It's almost like you're on an adventure. It's almost like you have to be a real person. You have to survive.
Piece of cake.
I love that element in RPGs in which they have a dose of reality and a fantasy element. It shows good combat and also good level design as well. And this game is chock full of great level design ideas.
We can't lose.
Leave this fight to me.
I mean, because I've said a great deal about this game in terms of what it's good at. It's good at being time efficient and giving you enough tools to do things well. It's a master of level design, a master of tone, and also a master of foreshadowing in its narrative.
so tired.
I love it all.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait until I see the flying hero Nopon. One of the best characters in the game.
And one of the best
Are
Not
these
Harm
the
of the three
Magmel
games.
The best.
In my opinion. Of
I,
course.
No?
I mean, let's face
The
it.
Defense Force often
Let's
uses
face
it for training. But I come here to do research.
the Nopon
It's
in
not really a place that people go.
Xenoblade
Not
X
surprising.
sucks.
There are monsters around here that
Like,
use
incredibly
Mekon parts
sucks.
as armor.
I
This is
do
not
not
by
like the
the Mekon.
Nopon in Xenoblade
I don't think
Chronicles
so.
X.
There's a
Tuts, if I
path for
call
people to
him.
get in.
Or
It might have been a vehicle of some
Shitestain for
kind.
short.
Like the
Ricky
Defense
is the
Force
hero
fighting
pawn.
A
Dark
vehicle.
Flame agrees.
so
This man has good taste in
It's
Nopon.
amazing technology. I wonder what kind of people made it.
I ain't got a clue.
Let's keep moving. The ether cylinders are up ahead.
I mean, Tora.
Right.
Tora in Xenoblade 2. It's his character is not for everyone. I could definitely see him being diverse, but for how the game presents itself, especially as soon as Tora comes in, I don't think he's that harmful.
He's not harmful. He's just like a teenager that's made robots.
The game, I feel like the game compared to this one, it definitely leans in towards its Japanese influence. Let's put it that way.
We can't lose!
But to be fair though, it does make it stand out. It does make it stand out to this game as well.
We're the best. Good thing I'm here. No? Anyone?
Also, can you see him? Can you see it? Indeed, you can't. What? Say what?
I thought you were able to see him before.
Yeah, you could.
Or do you have to get him to initially spawn?
Oh yes, yes. You have to wait for the cutscene to kick in.
Ah.
The cutscene. You know what? On a narrative basis, that actually kind of makes sense. Yeah, because that's glowing. Again, master of foreshadowing. Ooh. Also, hello, little pricks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess going back to Riki. I love talking about this game's development. Hang on. Even though I played Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Encounter, I still think Riki is better because he believes he's a hero Nopon. I mean, to be fair, he is pretty much dubbed the hero pawn. Riki is hero. Riki is cool. I know. I feel like one of the best things I love about Riki is how his story regarding the development of this game.
Full of ether
It really
cylinders.
blows my mind that there was a chance that
Hey,
Riki
why
could have
do we
been
have to come all the way here to get them?
cut from the game
Isn't there
if
an
not for
ether
one
cylinder fueling
cutscene.
station in the colony?
Well,
And
refining the ether
Riki
takes a
was
long
originally
time down
planned
there,
to be
and
a
sometimes cylinderization
joke
fails.
character,
And there are so many cylinders here for us already. It's
but
more
thanks to
reliable than
one
making them
cutscene,
ourselves.
he stayed in
Right.
game.
And Colony 9's anti-air batteries and mobile artillery are standardized for these cylinders, so they can be used straight away.
I see.
Omran, I said
You know,
something
this place is in good
intelligent.
condition
Yeah,
considering
it's always
its
surprised me that Ryan
might
said the
be
word
that
standardized.
there's
It's
some
like,
form
wow,
of
that's a big word for
technology
you,
being used to
Ryan.
preserve it. It's just a shame we don't understand its
What are you saying,
secret.
Knight? Stupid.
Sure.
But I'll
Right.
solve it one day and show you.
I only know
If it's
Ryan
just technology
Khan.
that someone created in the past, it's not incomprehensible. We'll come to understand it one day.
Don't go trying too hard. We can come and get ether
Riki
cylinders
is
whenever
hero
we need them.
Nopon. Riki is
Besides, It's a
proud.
good place for defense force training.
God,
Yeah,
God,
so
yeah,
good
God,
that you
yeah, the
didn't even
goddamn
want to come
dialogue
here without
choices.
Shulk to back you up.
God, the goddamn
Anyway,
post
did you
dialogue
collect the
options.
Yep, all done. Thanks.
Just come by yourself from now on.
And just give us a second, guys. It's gonna be radio silent for a second. I'm just gonna go grab a drink. And if anyone's watching, if you want to grab a drink yourself or a snack or stretch your legs, we'll be right back. The gameplay's still going to resume though.
In that case, just leave them to me.
Two of them? Take them down one at a time! We can definitely do this! More up! Right, now we're getting started. Powering up! Bring it on!
I feel stronger.
Let's keep up the pressure! Right, now tear
I
them up!
know I can.
Okay, powering up! Alright, I'm feeling it! It's now going right time!
You wouldn't want to let us down now, would you?
Come on!
I feel stronger. I can do
Ready
it.
to roll!
I know I
Let's
can.
do this! Ryan, you're up! I know! Fiora, it's up to you!
Alrighty. We did it.
Perfect! Teamwork, I need to be even stronger! Fiora, are you okay?
I'm fine. How about you?
I'm alright. Thanks to you and Ryan.
What on Bionis were those? I've never seen anything like them.
Could they have been Mechon?
No. I think they were something left by the civilization that built this vehicle.
They didn't seem like Mechon to me. But why did they only show up now?
I don't know. But they were probably built to protect this place. They might have been activated in response to something. But I don't think that something could have been us.
Please, let's go back. I don't want to be here anymore.
Me neither. And we've already got the ether cylinders.
And
What's going on?
we're back.
What
I
is that?
can't help but fight those
That's
monsters and not and remember our blind, like
blind.
literally blind, go through this.
In which I blindfolded you when you played it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun time.
No way.
Very much a fun time. I wouldn't mind doing that again.
Yeah.
At some point, or just doing other challenges. I mean, like example, what if we played this game, but in Dunban mode, with only one arm or one hand, rather.
Oh, that would be interesting.
Responded to the
You know what?
Get back to the colony.
You know what? We're doing Xenoblade. We're doing Operation Rainfall in June, so let's do that. I guess in case if anyone doesn't know what we're talking about, Operation Rainfall came out June 27th.
22nd.
22nd, right. I always get the two mixed up. It occurred on that day, and we're going to be streaming all three of those games on that day. So, yeah, sure. I guess we'll just be doing a one-handed run of Xenoblade. Oh God.
Done that. So we gotta use our left hands, which are not our dominant hands.
But that's the comedy about it. To be fair, what if we did? What if we did it? What if we went an extra mile, Dunban mode, but using the Wii and nunchuck, and not the Pro controller, because that was a goddamn thing.
Yeah, we could barely get past the Mechon wreckage with that.
Targeting systems online. Don't let a single one into the colony. Assemble
Yeah, 'cause I
everyone
can
who
remember
can
this.
fight.
Well, I mean, when this game initially came out, its collector's edition actually came with its own Red Pro controller, and I think if I remember right, at that time, Pro controllers for the Wii themselves were getting harder to find, because the Wii U had been announced at this point when the game came out, and they were no longer making the Pro controllers. Yeah, so on top of being a hard game to find in of itself, it came with an accessory that was as well hard to find. They really didn't want this game to be found, did they?
It's just a shame that the definitive edition didn't come with a Pro Controller to complement keys.
Yeah. However, though, it did come with a kick-ass vinyl. Does someone want to get hit by Riki? If so, it's hitting down to your goddamn nubbin. Nubbin bish bash you with no problem at all. I mean, to be fair, Riki does have a few arts which can be broken. Like, they can do so much damage, it's not even funny. I suddenly became Riki. Oh, Riki is hero born. I mean, go back to graphics for a second. I feel like this particular instance, it does look good. It's dark atmosphere.
Wow, that's amazing!
Rustic look. It's good. I will say the definitive edition really adds fire.
Yeah, it looked redder when we played through it in New Game Plus.
Oh, Dark Flame! Thank you very much for the host. Thank you. Goddamn. You don't need to do so much for us tonight.
Host?
Yeah, basically we're on their channel.
Huh. Yeah, because I always got confused between raids and hosts.
Someone sends a lot of viewers your way. That's a raid. A host is when we're broadcasting elsewhere. But I guess now is the time. Well, we've done this over the course of our stream so far. But let's talk about differences between this version and the definitive. Fun fact: most of the NPCs in which you see being killed, they're actually named NPCs. For example, we saw Dean bit the dust. We just saw one of the guys from the military district die. but yet they somehow come back.
It's their copies.
It's horrible.
Is Dunban okay? Fiora, go and
Yeah,
check on him.
and
Okay.
Fiora's delivery there has always bothered me.
It's horrible.
It's horrible.
Riki is proud to host awesome people. Riki will allow you to do what you wish.
Let's give it one.
That's a
So we have Riki chatting in our Twitch now.
that's a dangerous thing to say, Dark Flame. But yeah. Oh,
You're a lifesaver.
Riki is in our chat. We're speaking to the hero upon himself. So weak.
Now it's right time. Bring it
I
on.
failed to topple.
I don't know what I'm doing, mate. My bad.
Don't worry about it.
Anyway, one of the first key differences between this version and the original is that as soon as you break and topple this enemy, the cutscene happens. In a definitive edition, you need to get that mechon down to a certain bit of health before that cutscene issues.
Well, I did get a couple hits in after I toppled him.
He's gone. I can't
But
find
either
him
way,
anywhere.
though, that is a stark difference between the two. I'm going to assume it's just to extend the narrative. Be like, look, you've done enough. You've dazed it for now. Move on.
Mm-hmm.
It's a smart bit of storytelling.
Yeah, run from all this.
Yeah. Now you can run more these fights, and a good detail I like about this this particular area is that these are technically unique mechon. They each have their own unique stats, despite having similar names. But the biggest difference about this right now is that they have reduced visibility compared to other mechon, because of being in such a short and cramped area.
No way.
It's just so you're not getting mauled by every mechon in the goddamn square.
Yeah.
And that's also something a lot of JRPGs weren't doing during this time. You weren't able to break an enemy's animation.
Thank you.
Because Ryan toppled that guy mid-attack.
Away, Ryan.
It does go hand in hand if we change to turn-based combat. Again, this game did a lot of new things to the genre. Hence why I feel like in some cases this is one of the most important JRPGs of all time.
No way.
Let's keep up the pressure. We can definitely do this.
Would you rather Riki bring Dragon Breath Fire? It will destroy anybody that Riki commands.
Who else wants some?
If you want to bring Dragon Fire on Metal Face, be my guest, Riki Hero Pod. I guess we're now doing a small little roleplay tonight. Was not expecting that. Too much. Oh, come on. Come on. What if I asked Dragon Fire to burn Juju? Would that work?
What if I gave you a biscuit for every stroke?
Alright, Riki.
Run and I'll kill you myself.
I don't care if you help me. I'll kill you. I'll do it. I'm crazy enough.
What the hell are you? A mechon with a face?
I mean, what are you? A mustache for a sprite for a mustache. I mean, it's pretty much what it is. It is just like it is a sprite's clipped to his face.
Didn't even dent it.
I kind of like how throughout this entire game you never see his hair. You never see Vanguard's hair. He could be bald for all you know.
I also like how with this cutscene at night in the definitive edition, you can see a bright light behind Metal Face, but you can't hear.
Nope. Again, graphic limitations. God damn it, Riki laughing is getting too funny. Ricky's streaming on Twitch. Riki streams. Give Riki all money. Riki be a cam on so you can see soft fur.
Riki also go on Colony 9 book.
No, just call me book.
Guys,
Riki streaming. Riki also a YouTuber.
Riki have 50,000 subscribers. No, 50,000 subscriber pawns.
So sub pawns.
Sub pawns.
No. We'll never get in there now.
I like how we're joking about this while a lot of people are dying. Riki streaming, it's bad time.
Laura, there's still the mobile
And
artillery.
this Ryan posts on Colony book.
If we recharge it,
Colony, I got attacked today. Sad face.
It's in the residential district.
I cannot imagine if someone has a room, has a full room just Riki.
I want a Riki plush.
God damn, a monolith. You're being so good. You're being so good with like merchandise with like like figures and whatnot and soundtracks. Start making plushes, please. Maybe
You've shown it in your studio, so it's possible.
mass produce Rickies. I want Ricky clones. Damn it.
I want a Riki plush as soft as our Pikachu plush.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Life-sized.
We'll have to cut a path through them.
You want a life size? You want a life size Ricky?
Ryan and I will open up a path. Then you can run
I don't know why. I don't know why. I just love that addition that you had. I want a Ricky plush,
We'll be right behind you.
life size.
A year ago,
You just open the door to a person's bedroom. All you see is just a bunch of stuff relate to Ricky.
Yeah.
You get Ricky posters, Ricky bed frame, Ricky curtains, Ricky carpets.
You could probably get some of those things off Redbubble.
You could get a Ricky light, Ricky night light, and then you have framed pictures of Ricky.
Now, Fiora.
And a Riki fountain where the water is coming out of his mouth.
Fine. You take care too.
of course. Looks like she trusts me after all.
I told you.
Restricted as this is, its facial animations, they're not that bad. It conveys emotions when it really counts,
I'm feeling it.
but only when it really counts.
Yeah.
What? Now it's right time.
War, now it's Ryan time.
We're in the middle of a war. Now it's round time.
Any other time, not Ryan time. When there's a war to fight, yeah. Oh yeah. You know, Ryan. I'm Ryan, warfighter.
Thank you.
God's sake, I love that stupid game. One of the stupidest game names I've ever heard in my life.
Warfighter.
Yeah, hang on. Oh god, a water fountain of Ricky. Well, that's something new. You get a water feature. You get Ricky. I mean, what are you gonna do? Get a Ricky beanbag?
Just sit on Riki.
I don't want to sit on Ricky's face, thank you.
But that's what a Riki beanbag would entail.
I sit on the stomach, not his face. Ricky wouldn't be able to breathe. I don't want to suffocate Ricky. No.
Yeah, because if you made like Riki cookies, I wouldn't be able to eat them.
No, I could not eat a Ricky cake or a Ricky cookie. Ricky cookie.
Riki cookie.
I don't know why. I don't know what I just want to say.
Riki cookie.
Ricky cookie, Ricky cookie, Ricky cookie. We are amused by small things in this game.
It's like electric Puppeteers.
Well, here's the thing though, electric Oompa are a goddamn thing and they're a goddamn pain in the ass in the marsh. Where is the water going to come out of the ears or the mouth? Oh god, oh god, oh god, don't get thinking about it now. Ricky is taking the piss. Literally. I would assume the mouth. It could just be like the typical fountain in which Ricky is posing and then just going. Zzz. Or maybe it can come out of his biter, perhaps.
What's done is done. Move on.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dead. Good time, Shulk.
That was a close one. You were never cut out for this stuff. You go. I'll take care of things here.
You're too out of breath to persuade me.
Tell me about it.
Well, Ricky didn't say that. You said that. Indeed, I did. I did say that if I do say so myself, because I just did.
I wish I could erase my memory of this game and replay it and experience it all over again.
I know. I honestly feel like one of these days that that technology is going to be real. Just not today.
The Monado.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
Down back! Whoa, yeah! The Monado! So this is why you weren't at home. I thought so.
This is
God,
what I was waiting to
God's
see.
sake, I love this string. I love this string of cutscenes.
Man, and now that I look at it, you can actually see Dunban's little quiff. I thought it was a definitive edition exclusive thing, but no, you can, if you pay attention close enough, you can see it.
You kind of see that, yeah.
We can definitely do this! Morale! Final push! Wow, down!
Yeah, and it is kind of a deal to play Dunman during this part.
Yeah.
It makes mincemeat of all the mech on here. Although to be fair though, it is kind of like a JRPG trope in which you get a new character that the best
You
finger
didn't
to
waste any
use.
time on any mech on.
Shulk, where's Fiora?
The residential district. We said we'd meet her there.
Looks like we'll have to take the long way round.
All right, then we cut through the commercial district.
Yes.
Grabs a memory eraser gun. Does Riki friends the memory clear? No, I feel like Riki would just do that by hitting us over the head enough times. Make friends go stupid. Forget.
Here it comes!
Time is coming.
Man,
Almost there!
it's not often you get to see Dunban wielding the Monado.
Yeah.
And using both hands. Can we just draw attention to that right now?
Yeah.
It's because Dunban only has 2 models. Hence why I don't think you can have this attire on Dunban normally. Or can you?
I think in the definitive edition you can.
Oh, you should, because it's fashion gear. But no. The way this was initially meant to be is Dunban had 2 models. One of which that was exclusive gear. Dunban quit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and his other model in which he has just his left arm.
Mm-hmm.
It is kind of like a shortcut. It is definitely like that. And now you see what was once difficult no longer is. It's almost like the game was designed to show you that with Dunban.
It also Dunban is 10 levels higher than us.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's a good way to make Shulk and Ryan level up. Level up past this point.
Alright, a chain attack will finish him. You never stood a chance.
But we mustn't be careless.
Because it definitely makes leveling up a lot easier, depending on what you are about to face. Oh, okay, friends. If Riki wacky time, get over here and bow down to your god hero upon Riki.
No mercy.
I thought you said, Riki, that on this stream we can do what we wish. So how about no?
Dunban has to take the Necron down that's by his house.
Keep this up.
That's my house. I will not repair it again. I don't know what it is, but I just love these string of cutscenes. They're so good.
You can't take any more
Now,
of the
I just want to see, does it censor the blood? Because
I don't have a choice.
I think it is red.
Yeah, it is. It's red.
Uh-huh.
Ryan's right.
That's a
Can't go on
change.
like
In the
this.
definitive edition, it's black.
Huh.
Just to censor it.
Dunban.
I'm taken too far. I feel like I can't stop laughing because of this. Hey, as long as we give you a fun time.
It's weird that they censored Dunban's blood in the definitive edition, but not Fiora's.
I think it's because it's such an iconic moment. I don't know what it is. Maybe they just didn't want to. They just didn't want to push it. Either that, or it could be like the case of like how many times you swear. It dictates whether it's a PG-13 or a rated R film. Because this is a bit off topic, but there was a South Park feature film that came out on VHS a few years ago. It
VHS.
yeah, sure, VHS. That's a goddamn time capsule and a half.
VHS a few years ago.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Switch has young kids more than we had. You know what? Yeah, I feel like Dark Flame has a point. Switch does have. We had more of a family aspect. Switch was definitely for kids. My point being, years ago, VHS South Park was a thing. It was rated PG-13, even though it contained massive amount of swears. How? Because to officially be rated R, you need to have.
It was as if I could see
You have to have
Is this another power
I
from
think
another?
500 times you swear. That
See into the
includes
future.
damn,
What are you
hell,
saying?
and etc. etc.
certain?
You know how many times that South Park film swore?
How much?
499. That was on purpose to avoid it. My point being is that maybe there's, in modern standards, maybe there's only a certain amount of times in which you can show blood before the rating has to be put up a notch. Maybe. That's just me speculating. It's been a long time since I've looked at the the ratings file.
Yeah, because this game doesn't have very many swears, does it?
There's a lot of implied swearing. In fact, I can also remember a small tidbit in Valak Mountain. Dunban or Rufus Jones says, "You piece of." That's not cut off. That's intentional because I think each of the voice casters says, "Look, you can't swear." Maybe because Monolith was at such a disadvantage. You make a member scene in South Park which Carmen, I think, was something about. Suck. I haven't watched in a while. Oh, I think I know the one you're talking about. Dark Flame. It contains Mr. Garrison, I think.
I still get a kick out of Fractured Butthole. Because I didn't know it was a pun until you told me.
Tonight on Off Topic. Off Topic the stream. But no. My point being, I can remember Monolith being at such a disadvantage because Europe was the only place in which Xenoblade could go outside of Japan. So maybe Nintendo of Europe, when scripting this, said no swears at all. It's either our way or the highway. But it's like I mentioned earlier in the stream, whatever decisions they made, in which led to this game being made and being the way that it is, I love it.
Get in there. Leave this for me. Your days are numbered.
Because I've seen I've seen online about people saying, oh god, it's British, you know, it's way too, it's cheesily British. But To be fair though, isn't that one of the things that makes it memorable? Because people can think of Xenoblade and think, oh yeah, sure, that's the British game, isn't it? Similar to how people can think of Sonic 06 and think, oh yeah, sure, that's a piece of shite, isn't it? Even a negative point can sometimes lead to a game being great in a weirdest of ways. But another note in which I want to talk about this game briefly is just how much of an identity this game grew over time. I guess you can make that a nice transition, I suppose. Oh, hang on. I know we're all not drinking the way we're acting. We sound for people who were already drunk from the beginning, even though we didn't have anything. I mean, Dark Flame, how do you know we're not drinking? I could be drunk off my arse for all you know. I'm not, but it'd be funny if I was. But no, I guess. Back to my original point. This game, as time went on, it grew such an identity that over time it began to focus more on aspects that Monolith didn't intend to. A prime example was in the 3DS remake of this game. Because you guys' voice don't give off that vibe. I can't even pretend to be drunk at this point. I can't even pretend. Okay, fine, Dark Flame, you win. You got me. I've been had. Rats. Anyway, though, one final point before we get to one of the best cutscenes in the entire game, and albeit JRPGs in general, fight me. In the 3DS remake, the amiibo function, it allowed you to listen to the music on its own. That's when Monolith realized Xenoblade is indicative of great music and a great soundtrack. And honestly, one of the first prime examples of that happening, or great music, is this scene right here. I'm gonna be quiet just so you guys can listen to it in full. Mike's muted, by the way.
Whoa! It's massive! That Mekon.
Actually, you know what?
It has
Never
a
mind.
face.
I'll wait
That don't mean
till it
nothing.
gets to the
That's right.
real bit.
Not when we have the Monado. Don't think you're tough just because you're big. What? Monado, lend us your power! Cutting down to size with the Monado.
And also, Shulk somehow has another Dumbman has another sword,
He pulled it out of his house at last minute.
Forget it. Hit 'em
I
hard
guess.
next time.
just had it chilling in his back pocket, I guess.
Here we go.
Either way though,
Scream Ed! Right, you're up.
it's any time for breaking,
Dunban,
for dazing, and Dumbman can't topple yet, but still though.
Born in a world of... I feel my power returning to me. Right behind you, Dunban.
Even though you could always take him down through fights.
Good job, everyone.
Nice.
Nicely done.
Sure, after a set amount of time, the battle automatically ends.
Yeah, I think he does an attack that launches you back.
Yeah, last resort, I believe. Or one of those two. It's gonna happen now, almost. Yep, here it is. Yep, sure, I was right. Last resort, sorry.
The Monado.
Okay, I'm gonna be quiet now. Mike's muted because this cutscene is
What do you mean? How can
great.
that be? The Monado should cut through Mekon with ease. What is that light? Other Mekon don't have that. Could that light be why the Monado has no effect? Sure. Right, get down. Stay back. I'll take it from here. No, you can't take anymore. just... Fiora! Get back!
I won't let you hurt any more people. We will save Colony 9!
Fiora! Get out of here! Run!
You want more? How?
Fiora! I'll kill you!
Fun fact about that cutscene regarding its music. When this game was first made, Engage the Enemy was made on its own. The song was meant to be like the epic song of this game. I put it broadly, and it worked, and it is effective. However, during the definitive edition, Engage the Enemy was remixed and revoiced according to this cutscene. Because if you go back to this cutscene and you hear the vocals like really kick in at the high gear when Fiora dies, that's on purpose. That the vocals kicked in at precisely that moment to add effect on front of that moment. That's how special this cutscene scene was to this game.
So wait, it's confirmed that the vocals are in time with Fiora's death?
Yeah, sure.
I always thought that was just
No.
a coincidence.
No. That cutscene, the remix of Engage the Enemy, was timed and was based around this scene. Because the beats per minute are the same, but the instruments were changed and rearranged, and the vocals were redone and retimed just for that scene.
For the definitive edition?
Yeah, and for that cutscene. As in when they were figuring out how to remix and redo engage the enemy. It was meant for this scene. That's one of the examples of me saying Xenoblade really took on an identity of good music.
Yeah, because I can remember when we first played this game, we didn't know what that song was called at first, and we were stuck on it. It's like, I'm stuck on the song that played when Fiora died.
Mm-hmm. And for me, that cutscene right there is the prime is one of the main reasons why I think this game has one of the strongest openings for a JRPG.
Mm-hmm.
Fiora.
It gives you enough time to explore the area, meet characters, to bond with them, to fight
The
with
voice
them,
feels so good.
and then and then it gets taken away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it even gives you a chance to have a
forgotten what it
heart-to-heart
feels
with
like.
Fiora to
I
get
never
some
thought you
kind
could
of
be
a
so
background
quiet
on
here.
them growing up together.
Yeah.
You're spending too much time with Ryan. You're
The
getting
level
used to all
design,
the
the
noise
game
he makes.
design around this is
Yeah, maybe.
fantastic. It's like every single step that you take in that game, whether it's a visual
It's so
thing, whether it's an
peaceful.
audio thing, or a character
You know,
quirk,
Shulk,
it's put
I hope
there
every
to
day can be
either
like this,
make you
always.
feel something or set up something to feel something.
Hey.
I mean, I think this game is great just on its opening.
Have you been to see
like
Dumbo?
couldn't like putting out the rest
I just can't
like
do
putting
it.
out the rest of the game.
You got more guts than me.
Not at all. It was him that consoled me.
Oh. I guess that's the type of guy he is.
Yeah. Even without the Monado, he's the strongest person I know.
Shulk, how are you holding up?
I'm fine, but you...
I will shed no tears.
Huh?
A year ago, I felt the same sense of deep loss that I do now.
The Battle of Sword Valley.
After that battle, many of my friends did not make it home. While I was being brought here on that stretcher, they were all I thought about. But I decided I would not cry. Everyone who died in that war had something they wanted to protect. Family, friends, loved ones, their home. So they fought to protect them. And we won.
Another example of the
matter how
of the
painful,
audio quality
no
in
matter
this
how
game
hard,
is
it's
that
nothing to
many
be sad about.
JRPGs at the time, or a lot of
I
games,
decided that there
they
and
always they always wanted to use
Shulk,
compressed
Fiora
audio
would tell you the
in which you
same
could hear
thing.
scrapes and you could just hear like artificial
She
like
wanted to
lag
protect
compression.
us.
This
Or
game,
rather,
it did
she wanted
not
to
hold
protect
back
you.
on like the audio
And you're
or the
alive
voice
now.
acting.
So, I will not
It
cry.
it took a sacrifice. It took a
Remember the
sacrifice
gift
for
of
the
life that
visuals,
Fiora gave you,
but no.
and
When it comes
treasure
to
it.
voice acting
I
and
I
the
can't
audio
say
in
that I
general,
understand. But
they cut no
I hope
corners.
to. Someday.
That is all I ask. Believe me, I'm always just trying to understand.
And that's
Treasure the
actually
gift of life that
that's actually a
Fiora
point
gave you.
in which I want to get to
He's
once
one of
we
a
get to
kind,
the
that
end of this
Dunban.
cutscene.
I've made a decision.
Because
Huh?
it's
My
actually
purpose
something
in
that
life.
I find incredible about
pursue that faced Mekon.
about the game.
Shulk,
They attacked our colony. Killed Fiora. I will find that Mekon. Find it and destroy it. Destroy them all. What are you laughing at?
Oh yeah, I forgot in the
Sorry,
original,
sorry.
Shulk
It's just a
couldn't
bit
make a
weird.
proper
I never
fist.
thought you'd be the one to say it.
He's got
you
polygonal
agree?
fists.
Of course, man. I'm just surprised you
He
came
just
out with
hold
it first.
he just
You
holds
thought
his
I'd try and
hand.
talk you out of it.
He's got hamster
That's
hands.
what Fiora would
He's got hamster
That
hands.
sound right?
Yeah. Something like that. I thought you'd give me a hard time.
In my head, there are two versions of me. One of them is saying that. It's telling me
He's got
listen to
T-Rex
what Dunban
hands,
says.
essentially.
What about the other one?
It keeps shouting, make them pay, destroy every single one of them, and it won't stop getting louder.
That doesn't sound like you. Sure, it ain't my voice in there.
Might be. It's a bit of a loudmouth.
There you go then. So, when are we heading off?
Right now.
Perfect.
And also, I don't know if you noticed that in stream, but there's a little bit of a frame dip there that happened during that pan down. Because again, the game, the Wii can't handle everything at once.
Yeah.
Because the camera in itself is not used.
Look after
Is not
yourselves,
used.
boys.
It's not used to that notion.
As soon as this heals, I'll be right behind you. And then we will seize our destiny together.
My God. And then end scene. Just end the scene right there. Can give Riki the Monado. He deserved the power of gods. I mean, Riki does want to play with Monado. That is one of his battle quotes.
Mm-hmm.
My God. Riki hold God's sword now. Hannah Riki's king. Can you imagine Riki having speed? Woo! Even like Riki on sugar.
Yeah. Why would you take your 4-year-old to a snowy mountain?
I mean, who knows why? Also, used NPCs.
Yeah, I saw Dean.
Okay. Oh, okay. Now, when I said the game didn't cut corners on the audio, I didn't mean they didn't cut corners. Period. Just in the small ways which you have to take a second look at. Also, Monado.
No.
Also, fun fact: where Dixon is, where Dixon is regarding that little shot right there, he's actually coming away from Sword Valley. Because he's going up. If he was if he was coming away, if he was coming away from Colony 9, wouldn't he go down?
Yeah.
So, food for thought. Food for thought. If you actually modded the Wii version of the game and boost cat speed, Riki would be the fastest Nopon. I mean, that's what people do for Xenoblade speedruns. They put on Riki with quick step gems. He is objectively the fastest character movement wise. So if you modded the Wii and put quick step gems, my God, he would be Roadrunner.
Yeah.
Riki, boom. Instead of me
It's all very
beats
well
Riki.
going after that metal-faced Mechon, but shouldn't we have some kind of plan?
It takes a long time, but it eventually clicks. I took Shug goggles right off his head. It really is hard to believe that out of all the characters in beta footage, Ryan remained unchanged for the most part. I mean, but look at this. The walls just peel away and you get this cutscene. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
With the ponios and the flying creatures, it's such a good shot of the level. Wide open spaces and booming soundtrack, and then it fades. Why couldn't they just keep the song running?
Oh, Shulk, look over there.
It's weird change. Riki,
Smoke.
it's wacky
Maybe
time
someone's
to
got a
hit
fire
people,
going.
kill them
Hope
and
you're
have
cooking up
bloodbath.
something good. It's hardly a good
Riki
spot for a barbecue.
is possessed
Come on,
by
let's take a look.
Satan.
That's why Riki always cute and dancing around, because he's secretly a devil pawn.
Riki doing demon summoning dance. And of course, now we get to my least favorite part of the game, as far as narrative goes. You know what? I think I've played this game enough times that I can say that. I'm not saying this area is all bad, but just such wasted potential, just such a waste of time. I can actually probably see that happening. You don't know, Riki is cute, but could also be a farce. You could just be a cover for dark desires.
Right, let's do this. This one's mine. Wow, down.
I'm just prolonging the inevitable.
Now it's Ryan's time.
Inevitable what? Before they inevitably die.
No, the Juju.
Oh, I see.
Nice job.
If I don't see Juju, I don't have to deal with Juju.
Yeah.
Riki needs sword, but this'll work.
This is what teamwork is. I'm powering up. Ha! How good are we? Yeah, boom. Yeah.
Ricky's logic. Anything can be used as weapons.
Is that a Ryan icon there? On the chat?
He's using a mallet.
Wow, down.
It does look like Bone Upper though. It does look like Bone Upper. Although to be fair, now I think about it, you know the Riki. Oh, it found this. Riki found gun. Riki have gun now. Riki's gun pawn. Riki shoot you down.
What are those icons?
Those are remotes.
Yeah, but what are they of?
A person holding a mallet and a person holding a gun.
I thought the mallet guy was Ryan, because I can barely see it from where I'm sitting right now.
That's fine. That's why I'm on the chat. But anyway though, you know the point I made about Ryan not being changed much in early like footage of this game. What if during that time Ryan still had the role? Oh, Riki bowed down to your matter, or would you rather Riki shoot you? I repeat, we're in charge. We're in charge here. We can do what we wish. Riki, no shoot gun, please. No gun, no shoot. But anyway, though, one of the reasons why I feel like Ryan doesn't change much is what if during that time Ryan still had the same role he did in the original script of this game. That door just ran off and disappeared. My God, that
It went zip.
that armor just zoomed out of here. So who knows?
So, what did happen to the driver?
Riki got this for you to look at. Time. Ryan
Oh,
still
you
had
flipped it,
the same
thanks.
role he did in the original script.
Hey, look at this.
in the original script
Zoom.
of this game.
There we go.
Can we just let Juju die? Do we have to save him? Can we just let him be at peace? Can we just let the Ardens rip him limb from limb? Can we watch? Can we clip that? I posted too. Should be on your channel, I think. Let's have a look.
I think so, because clips usually get saved to our channel, don't they?
They are indeed. Yeah, sure. Let's have a look. Videos. I don't know what it's worth though. I would thoroughly enjoy live streaming this. That's nice.
Yeah.
Just celebrating Xenoblades coming here for nine years in America. Riki wonders if he fell off the edge. Probably.
We can't lose.
You can't harvest the bacon from it now.
Or the milk.
No. I mean, it's a young horror movie. Can't just milk, can it? Thank God. Don't worry, we only lost meat. We didn't lose milk. That somehow makes it better. Just an army just going like a lemming. But anyway, no. It's been a fun night. I went nearly 3 hours of Xenoblade trivia. My throat's killing me, but I'm good. Cause when I was playing the game, I was like, Zeke, you might wanna watch out more, day. Nah, that's a rock right there, and if you know your luck, it's gonna roll in your direction. And what do you know? What happened? He got rock rolled. But he never gave up. He never let Rex down. He never turned around and hurt him.
Here I thought I'd only get rickrolled on Reddit.
With me, honey, you can never expect too little. That sounded oddly pathetic. I'm sorry. You can never count out disappointment, wife. Didn't mean that. I didn't mean for it to sound like that. My God. But yes, I did parody Rickroll and Xenoblade. What do you want from me? It's 3 o'clock in the morning, damn it. You expecting comedy gold on this one? No. Well, to be honest, can you expect a comedy gold from a Rickroll? Or does that mean past its expiration date? Ricky, he got hit, and Ricky heard that never gave you up for a Ricky gun. Okay, look, Hero Pawn, don't shoot, alright? I did a terrible joke for a terrible meme, but I can change. Ricky mugging someone at gunpoint.
You made Ricky very angry.
Ricky not amused, that's crap joke. It's like Ricky's sitting on a throne. Dance for Ricky. Kill him.
Ricky's bad fur day.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, that took a dark turn. It's lead, mother buzzer. Ricky make you die. Ricky, are you sure? Look, Ricky, I'm sorry for the Rickroll. Let's just move on. Let's agree to never do that again. And by we, I mean me. I'll never do that again. Oh God, how would that go? How would that go? Just like Ricky just having a replicant of Conker's a bad fur day. Ricky, time for you to die. You have atoned your sins. Well, I did nothing, Ricky. Ricky can't do jack to me. He hasn't arrived yet. We're not gonna see you. We're not gonna see you for a couple of hours. How rain. Effective. Though you look kind of crude now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I can't complain. It's effective for the week. I mean, Ricky's sitting in front of your door. No joke. If you hear a loud gunshot, that's probably why Ricky's gonna break in.
Juju! Where have you been?
You know, now that I see her now, Charlotte doesn't look that bad as I remember. But that could be because of the desaturation with the rain.
Don't tell me you were...
This game's visual quality is really indicative in what weather you have.
But I thought... Juju!
Sorry.
Ricky's serious. I'm outside. Well, Ricky, Ricky, if you're wanting, if you're wanting, if you're wanting to come inside, but you have a gun,
Did Gaddo
why
make it?
would I let you
Hold
inside
on,
if you have
what
a
are
gun?
you talking about?
We've come from Colony 9.
Colony 9?
They saved me from some monsters.
Because I'm
This
useless.
is Ryan and Shulk.
I know I'm very useless.
So you're not from Colony
Pretty
6?
useless. Very useless. Really useless.
Thank you for
Actually
helping,
useless.
Juju.
Take whatever synonym
I'm
you
his
want, honey.
sister, Shala.
I told them they could rest here with
Ricky,
us.
you're not a
Suppose
priest,
that's
Ricky.
only fair.
Father
Did
Ricky,
something
bless me, for
It's
I have
Colony
sinned.
6.
I use a Rickroll on
We're heading
YouTube
there
and
ourselves.
Twitch. And another brief bit of trivia. If Ricky was a priest, oh boy. Yeah, a little bit of trivia about Charlotte. Her Japanese name is actually called Kana, as in like for flower. However, it got changed. It got changed across to the west to Charla, because in some ways, Kana can also be misconstrued as carnal, as in like carnal lust. And I don't think they wanted to give those implications to her design.
And then there's also the fact of Shulk eating a sandwich instead of curry.
Oh yeah, sure, but that's another one. But yet somehow in a definite in the definitive edition, it's the model still wasn't changed. But that's because of cultural references as well, and it also is hinted because in the original script, and it is voiced. How Fiora says she used herbs and spices. When do you use herbs and spices in a sandwich? Oh no, it's just those random bits of a localization changes. And one of the reasons why the sandwich wasn't fixed in Xenoblade is because the structure of the definitive edition, across the board, apart from the newly added content, is that a lot of people think that the definitive edition is like a remake from the ground up. Actually, this is not true. The structure and the visuals and the models for the definitive edition is simply the same. It's using the same skeleton essentially. It's just got a it's got a better coat of it, a better coat of paint. Because despite what people might think, it wasn't entirely Monolith, or the entirety of Monolith that worked on this particular game. It was very small. It was a small team in Monolith that worked on this game. Other members of Monolith are either doing other projects, smaller ones, or there are parts of Monolith which are working and helping with Breath of the Wild 2, which is what they've done for the original as well. So yeah, every piece of terrain is exactly the way it was, and I'm going to assume that apart from the animations of main characters, that the animation is pretty much the same. But of course, the main cast got to rejig of animations. Voice cast though remain the same. The only key difference is that Adam Howden and Jenna Coleman, they came back to reprise their roles for other content. Let's put it that way. So I only need one veg. For which area? The Dark Flame will be
We
here.
had already fought off the Mekon a year ago.
I've got plenty of notes
Valley?
to use every blade, and I'll be happy
with a false sense of security.
I'll be happy to help.
The Colony 6 Defense Force didn't even notice the approaching Mekon. By the time the air raid siren sounded, a swarm of Mekon had blackened the sky. They ate people and burned our buildings.
Even though
Me and
we're
Juju
pretty much
dedicated
reusing
ourselves to evacuating the
Ergonomic
children
6
and
as
elderly.
is.
I don't know what happened next.
It's just like what happened to Colony 9.
They attacked your colony as well.
Yes. It's good that you managed to evacuate so many.
We have a Tharon, the Colonel, to thank for that.
So it's all marsh.
Him
It
and
next to
Gaddo.
the cute
Gaddo?
parsnip on the left.
He would have been
Oh,
my
dear.
husband by now, if not for all this.
Let me guess. The blue turnip.
Cheer up, you two.
Because that's the one I mentioned
We can't
earlier.
lose hope just
Let's
yet.
have a look, see.
I'm certain Gaddo and the other soldiers are alive. They're still fighting. I can feel it.
Yes, we may. Yeah, yes, we may know
You're on your
a
way
little
to
bit,
Colony 6,
a little
right?
bit of
You
Xenoblade.
bet. We're up for some revenge. I bet we can even get your colony back.
There you go, showing off again.
If anyone can do it, it's you two. Could you take me with you? to the
Please do,
colony?
guys. Juju would be
Juju,
offed in this
the people here need us.
in this game quickly,
How many times do I have
and
to
that'd
tell
be
you?
one less
But
problem.
you heard. The Mekon attacked Colony 9.
Dogflame.
That
Is it
means
the
a load of
first
them have left
one?
Colony 6
Oh,
already.
on the left.
It
Yep.
has to.
Yep, honey, you'd be right. It is the blue turnip.
It isn't
Even if
needed
that's
for
true.
anything, but it is definitely
No,
a pain in the ass
especially
to
if it's
find.
true.
Uh-huh.
We cannot expose the camp to any more
And
danger.
unfortunately, Darkflame,
you
it
don't
is
care
not
what
something
happens to
in
the
which
people in
you
the
can
colony?
trade
How
for.
can you be so heartless?
However,
Are you
it
that
does
scared of the
come
Mekon?
available later on in the game via story moments. Not to give spoilers. But to Alice's point, for cutscenes, for side quests or characters, it isn't needed for anything. So do with that as what you will. However, just on the notes I have, what do I need? What do I need to get it normally?
Oi, kid.
It can't be traded,
Right.
unfortunately, until later
You
on
wanna
in
know
the
how
game.
Charlotte feels?
But the
Watch your
places
mouth
in which
and
you
have some
can
respect.
spawn most commonly is Statue Summit, which is basically the base of for the base of the
I'll go
marsh,
and
or
make
Basin
dinner.
Cave, aka the waterfall, or for the water cave that's right next to the statue area.
Maybe I was too
It isn't
hard on him.
guaranteed. It isn't guaranteed to spawn there,
Sure.
but it's your
Ryan,
best place to
You
look.
really remind me of Gaddo when you get angry.
I do?
Gaddo's taken care of us ever since we were young.
I
I
do.
always saw him as a big
I've got a
brother,
chance.
really. But he was
I've got a
more of a
chance of you.
father to Juju. He'd call him kid
Are we
whenever
foreshadowed?
he told him off, just like you did.
I don't think I'm ready to be someone's old man just yet. Wait, Shulk. Did it happen again?
Yeah.
You had another vision.
And also a little bit
No! Juju!
as Donny Waterfall. I believe that's correct. Yes. And I guess while we're here, a little bit of
buggy's
design
gone.
aspect about
He's going to
Sharla.
Colony
How he
6 on his
talked
own.
about that she is
Stupid
her
kid.
name
We
is
have to hurry.
a translation
Something
of
bad's gonna
flower.
happen.
Hence why
What did you say?
she has
A
some
deep valley.
colours of roses
Everything's
on her
engulfed in flames. There's a
on her
black
bog
shadow.
standard attire.
It
White rose,
kills
blue
Juju.
rose, and a red
Is
rose.
it the Mekon with the metal face?
Yeah.
Where does it happen? Is it near Colony 6?
And of course the
I'm not
thorns
I
are
think so.
for the
Let's
extremities.
get after him, Shulk.
And guess what her thorns are? Or
Hold on
her
a
one
second.
thorn is.
What was
The
all that
gun.
about?
I wonder, would Riki dance in a pool of poison? If you get it, if you get him in a shallow enough pool, then yes.
You
How-
want to poison Riki?
How dare you? Why would you poison Riki? I thought he was your god. You want to poison God? How dare you?
The Messiah pawn.
Let's stay alert.
Messiah. The mess pawn. Messiah pawn. And the pariah.
Don't let a single one escape.
I have no clue. However, though, I was only thinking that because I looked at a pool of poison and a pariah. Ah, I see poison swamp. I'll fight hard. Sure, get up. You're not fighting.
You're not fighting, are you?
All right, Shulk. You sass Fiora and now you sass Ryan. You're not dead, are you?
Yeah.
So get the hell up and fight, you wuss. Damn it! Voice to text did not pick up your voice when I got done talking. Are you doing text to speech on my voice? How dare! How dare you! I may not be Riki, but my God, I speak for the voice of God. Riki better than anyone. Had the thing continue your stream and the voice to talk was still going and somehow picked up your voice. Oh great!
Wait, what happened?
Basically, he was doing text. He was doing text to a speech, and yeah, it picked up my audio. I hope it can understand British jargon. If not, I'm so sorry. It's throwing up a bunch of question marks right now. Who put this goddamn bridge in the way? What idiot? What idiot would crash?
It's Juju's buggy.
I don't know anymore. Neither do I, dude.
It's a shame Fashion Gear's not in this.
Yeah, at least Shulk is replicating the night sky. Deep purples. Wow, I'm seeing Juju be stupid.
Oh yeah, this reminds me in the definitive edition that first fight with Zord doesn't play any songs.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Juju. I cannot.
What is it?
I cannot tell if that was a glitch or not when we played it. For all I know, it might have been a glitch because because keep in mind we got the definitive edition early from Nintendo.
You said you saw a deep valley, didn't you?
So it might have been.
There's a place like that just up
We
ahead.
might have missed the day one patch. Can't help but notice you're being particularly picky about upgrading all the armor when you can.
What do you mean?
Like as soon as you get a new armor, you put them on really quick. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I feel that's good. Well, I found a level 85 Satora. Ooh, I know exactly where you are. I know exactly where you are and what conditions you're currently in. Have you come across what's it called? A tiger in the marsh yet? That comes out during fog. He's a nice chap. You should find him.
Veteran Yozel.
He's a very wise old tiger who just wants to give you playful nibbles. Oh nope! He says nope. Oh good. Oh good for you. Good for you. When you're on a path, don't walk it in fog. A friendly little lion is gonna come out and nibble you playfully until you die. And by tiger, no, it's not Dromark. When you're in fog, that's when all of the nasty things come out to play. Good luck.
And That's not the only weather change you gotta be worried about.
Oh no. No, but come on. We can't spoil all the surprises for him.
That's true.
That would be telling. That would absolutely be telling. I think some of Xenoblade's best moments is when you either see a powerful enemy or when you get ambushed by it, and just that sun moment of like, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Because adventure, you gotta love it.
The definitive edition has spoiled me with the chance effects.
Why?
Because when a vision happens, it illuminates on the Monado palette. Now I have to sit here and try and find it manually.
Oh well, at least improvement. You're happy they made. There, yep, there it is. It's okay, Charlotte's fine.
It was fitting that it hit Charla, considering the fact that she gets launched off the edge.
The music does play here. So either they changed that in the definitive edition, or it was just a glitch we experienced.
Right. Watch your back.
Who
Got
knows?
it. Cheers, Shock. Why can't I use the Monado?
Probably good. Yeah, sure. That's what I'm thinking as
It's
well.
only the ones
Because
that have
it would be
faces.
really weird if Monolith were to just remove a music track from a
What you've come to
cutscene.
do. Just like before.
I'd be half tempted to go through it again just to see.
I mean, because on the definitive playthrough, which you did you do a definitive playthrough?
Yeah, we did a playthrough with the definitive edition.
No. Yeah, sure. Our new game plus file. At some point, we'll probably have to go back and see that. Because who knows?
Got it.
I would want to see that again.
Juju.
Well, guys, Juju is dead. That's the way in which the stream ends. Charlotte, Ryan, Shug, they did nothing. They went home. Juju died. The end. I mean, to be fair, it is kind of getting late for us. Like, what, 4 in the morning?
Yeah.
It is up to you, honey. Where should we end up? Should we end things here?
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, guys. That has been not an entirely long stream, but Riki thinks it's best ending because Juju died and Riki gets to be God King. Riki goes out on top. I like it. Riki is on top of most people because Riki is best pawn. But yeah, guys, that's been a small celebration of Xenoblade Chronicles overcoming Nintendo's let's be frank ignorance. You just come back next time. A Dark Flame. We are going to be doing a lot of streams, not all of them Xenoblade related. However, though, the next possible time which we are going to be definitely doing Xenoblade is June. I know it's a bit of a ways away, but still.
Unless you want to do an anniversary on the definitive edition.
Would you?
Yeah.
I'd be for it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay, fine then. So I guess
next month.
I guess next month, yeah, it's gonna be our obligatory Xenoblade stream, or whenever there's gonna be an anniversary for Xenoblade in a nutshell.
Mm-hmm.
But but thank you for those who stopped by to watch. Even for a minute, it's always appreciated whether you're watching the stream live, watching the VOD, or wherever else this ends up on. But yeah, it's been a small celebration of Xenoblade overcoming just like Operation Rainfall, and hopefully we get to see more from Xenoblade in the future. Because my god, it's come a long way.
Mm-hmm.
And it's played such a big part in our lives. I can't help but love the game every time I play it.
10 years.
Uh-huh. And hopefully during this stream you've learned something, whether it's the backstory to this game, whether it's been its development, its story behind Operation Rainfall. We like to always leave a bit of knowledge, a bit of trivia, a bit of insight whenever stream we do. But that is going to be it for the night, guys. And first and foremost, I want to thank Dark Flame 341 for sticking with us for this entire stream, for the follow, and for the host. The support is always appreciated, and for what it's worth, Dark Flame, it's been a joy talking to you all night. It's been talking to you this stream. So,
I'm always surprised when people stick around for the whole stream. It's like, wow, you've got some guts.
But just on a base for people who seeing our channel for the first time, we are a couple who like to just play random games, whether it's one-off streams, a series, or just random ideas. And we also do a stream in which we play random games by a roulette wheel, in which you yourself, the chat, the audience, the spectators, you guys have a chance to dictate what game we play on those streams. And of course, if you couldn't tell, we're Xenoblade fans. Like Xenoblade cases. When I play a game, I hang out with people related to it. They would know what good to know. We like to just have like a small community of like people just chatting, mostly talking about Xenoblade. But hey, I'm willing to play and talk about any game.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's pretty much like a summary of our channel in a nutshell. So with that said, guys, once again, thank you for Dark Flame to sticking around with us. Can't wait to see. Look forward to seeing you next stream. And yeah, sure. With that said, this has been Xenoblade, my favorite game of all time. In fact, our favorite game of all time.
Mm-hmm.
And for what it's worth, Dark Flame, if you continue playing Xenoblade, I hope you enjoy it for what it's worth, because it is a fantastic game. But yeah, with that said, guys, we are going to call things there. So have a good day, good afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever you are in the world, and we'll see you next time for next stream. Don't quite know what we're going to be doing next. It could be going back to Strikers, it could be another random stream, or if our special guest ever gets back to us at some point, Pokemon Randomizer might come back, who knows. But with that said, I've been Lightning.
I'm Alice.
And this has been Project Rainfall, going strong for 9 years in America. Hopefully Nintendo of America can learn from these mistakes.
Yeah.
But anyways, thank you very much for watching. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time. Once again, Dark Flame, thanks for hanging out, and we'll see you guys next time. Ricky's Hero Bond. Ricky go bye-bye. So gonna wonder, is Ricky at our door still? Is he holding a gun?
Oh God!
Ricky, no! Put down the gun! I'm sorry! I didn't mean to